We built a telescope to look back in time. The James Webb Space Telescope sees light over 13 billion years old, light from the dawn of the universe. We built it to find the very first galaxies. In its very first deep images, we expected to watch the early cosmos taking its first quiet steps. Instead, we found tiny red dots that should not exist. So small they were easy to ignore, until astronomers measured them. Each one looked like a galaxy as massive as the Milky Way, fully formed only a few 100 million years after the Big Bang. The universe was far too young to build anything that big, that fast. Astronomers gave them a name that says everything: the universe breakers. And the closer we looked, the worse it got. Because the leading idea now is that these are not galaxies at all. Each tiny red dot may be hiding a monster. To understand why, you first have to understand what you are really seeing when you look into deep space. Light is not instant. It travels. So when you look at something 1,000 light years away, you see it as it was 1,000 years ago. And when James Webb stares into the faintest corners of the sky, it is not just looking far away. It is looking backward into the deep past of the universe itself. Pointed at a patch of sky no larger than a grain of sand held at arm's length, and thousands of galaxies bloom out of the darkness. Each one a city of hundreds of billions of stars. The little red dots live at the very edge of that view. We see them as they were when the cosmos was less than 1 billion years old, barely beginning to forge its first stars. Part of why they glow red is the journey itself. Their light stretched and dragged toward red as it crossed an expanding universe for billions of years. This is the oldest light we have ever captured. It began its journey before the Earth, before the Sun, before almost anything that exists today. And it is carrying something our models cannot explain. In the story we always told, the universe builds slowly. First, small clumps of gas, then small galaxies. Then, over billions of years, those galaxies grow and merge into giants like our own. The black holes at their centers grow slowly alongside them. It is a patient process. Our own Milky Way took billions of years to become what it is now. The little red dots shatter that story. They pack the mass of an entire galaxy into a space a tiny fraction of the size. They are far too bright for how small they are, and there are far too many of them, 3 or 4 in every 100 galaxies from that ancient era. Hundreds have now been found, scattered across the early universe. This is not one freak object we can explain away. It is a population, and a population cannot be a mistake. Something was happening at the dawn of the universe that nothing in our models predicted. And this is where the red dots reveal their secret. When astronomers split their light apart, they found the signature of gas being torn apart and flung around at staggering speeds. Gas does not move like that on its own. Something with unimaginable gravity is whipping it around. The only thing in the universe that can do this is a supermassive black hole. Each little red dot may not be a galaxy full of stars at all. It may be a single monstrous black hole wrapped in a thick cocoon of gas, feeding so violently that it glows across 13 billion years of space. A single point of light, outshining everything around it, powered not by stars, but by destruction. A possible new kind of object, something we have never seen anywhere in the universe around us today. And if that is true, it forces a terrifying question. Because these black holes are enormous, millions, perhaps billions of times the mass of our sun. They simply did not have enough time to grow the slow way, which means the order of creation we believed in may be backwards. The black holes may have come first, not the slow children of galaxies, but their hidden architects, born somehow already monstrous in the first moments of the cosmos. Seeds of darkness that the first galaxies may have grown around. No one yet knows how that could happen. Other explanations are still being argued over. Thick veils of dust, ancient red stars, tricks of light bent across impossible distances. The mystery is far from solved, but the deeper truth is already clear. The early universe was not the slow, gentle place we imagined. It was stranger and more violent than anyone dared to believe. And every new image James Webb sends back makes the little red dots harder to ignore. Whatever they finally turn out to be, they are all telling us the same thing. The story we told ourselves about how the universe began is incomplete. Look again at that first deep image. Thousands of galaxies, rivers of ancient light, and scattered among them, almost invisible, the little red dots, the faintest specks in the deepest picture we have ever taken. Light that crossed 13 billion years to reach us, carrying a contradiction we still cannot explain. The smallest things in the image, asking the biggest question we have ever asked. Subscribe to Curio and explore the universe with us.